Today, we're diving into an important topic that will change the way you think about relationships. 9 things that women should never do for a man. Oh, now, as someone who coaches women about dating, relationships, and self-love, I see this all the time. You're out here giving everything you've got, your time, your energy, your love, and yet you often find yourself feeling taken for granted. And worse, the attraction starts to fade. Why? Because many of you are unknowingly pushing him away by doing things that are actually destructive to the relationship. Let's dive into these 9 things you should never do for a man. 1. Don't become the female version of him. It's easy to get caught up in trying to match your partner's likes and interests, but here's the thing. Don't lose yourself in the process. You might find yourself watching the same shows, eating the same foods, or even adopting his hobbies. But if you become a carbon copy of him, you're erasing what makes you unique. Be yourself. A relationship is about complementing each other, not losing your individuality. 2. Don't hide your intellect. Scripted content. Ladies, never dumb yourself down for a man. If he feels threatened by your intellect, that's his issue, not yours. You deserve someone who values your mind, not someone who makes you feel inferior. You don't need to hide your brilliance. Let it shine. Relationships are meant to be partnerships where both people grow intellectually and emotionally. 3. Don't become his mother. This is a big one. Playing the role of mom in the relationship, constantly cleaning up after him, pushing him to pursue his goals and looking after his finances, drains you. He should be a grown man capable of taking care of himself. Sure, showing love through gestures like cooking or supporting him is great, but when you start mothering him, the dynamic becomes unhealthy. Remember, you're a partner, not a caretaker. 4. Don't put your dreams on hold. Compromise in relationships is healthy, but sacrificing your dreams to support his is not. Never put your personal goals on hold just to keep a man happy. The right man will support your success, not hold you back. If you have to give up your aspirations to be with him, then maybe it's time to reevaluate the relationship. 5. Don't avoid conflict. It's easy to avoid conflict to keep the peace, but that only leads to internal resentment. Healthy relationships require healthy disagreements. You should be able to express your feelings and opinions without fear of being dismissed or yelled at. If a man can't handle respectful disagreement, that's a huge red flag. Never suppress your feelings just to avoid a fight. Your voice matters. 6. Don't rely on him financially. Ladies, financial independence is key to your personal power. Don't let your entire life revolve around his money. Relying solely on him financially can create an imbalance in the relationship. You need control over your own finances. This protects you from situations where money can be used as a means of control. Stand on your own 2 feet. 7. Don't excuse his bad behavior. It's easy to fall into the trap of excusing a man's toxic behavior because you love him. You might say, he didn't mean it, or that's just the way he is. No. If he's hurting you or treating you poorly, you need to set boundaries and demand respect. Your self-love and self-worth should always come first. 8. Don't isolate yourself. A healthy relationship shouldn't mean cutting ties with your family and friends. Don't let your whole world revolve around him. It's important to maintain your connections outside of the relationship. Have your own life, your own hobbies, and your own social circle. That balance keeps the relationship healthy and prevents codependency. 9. Avoid uncomfortable intimacy. No one should ever pressure you into intimacy that makes you uncomfortable. You deserve respect in every part of the relationship, including the bedroom. If a man tries to manipulate you into doing things you're not comfortable with, that's a major red flag. You don't have to justify your boundaries to anyone. That's it for today. Thank you so much for tuning in to GCV Africa. Remember, relationships should empower you, not diminish you.